Hi beautiful people, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Root. Now what we're doing today is we're going to ask the question, what are they dreaming about when it comes to you, right? Or what do they daydream about you? I don't know, but something like that. Daydreams. Okay, what do they daydream about when it comes to you and this connection with you? So we have three piles or three tarot decks for you to choose from. So for pile 1, we have the Pope Tarot, the Pope Girls Tarot deck. And then for pile 2, we have the Elemental Power Tarot. And then for pile 3, we have the Rebel Heart Tarot. Now the timestamp should be in the description down below. Now, I do want to show you what decks I'm using today. I don't know, I just had a feeling that I should. So for pile 1, we have the Pope Girls Tarot deck. For pile 2, we have the Elemental Power Tarot. And for pile 3, we have Rebel Heart Tarot. And then the oracles that we're using today is the Pocket Archetypes, the Wild Unknown. We are using the Unknown Animal Spirit. We're using the Mystic Martian Oracle. And for advice, we're using the Work Your Light Oracle cards. So yeah, those are the decks that we're using today or for this video. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Everything should be in the description down below. Thank you for supporting me. And yeah, I'll see you in your reading. Hi pile 1, if you chose the Pope Girls Tarot deck, this reading is for you. Now before we get into tarot, oh, never mind. Sorry, I thought a card fell. Before we get into tarot, we're going to see who this person is, the dynamic between you two, and then who you are. Now I do want to say, like, if this part does not resonate, you can fast forward to the tarot. Maybe that would resonate more. But then again, you know, this is just for a little bit more confirmation. Okay, so if you just want to fast forward to the tarot, that's fine. But I just kind of want to say that because I feel like a lot of the times when this doesn't resonate, the tarot could. So I just wanted to put that out there. Like, if this doesn't resonate, don't force it. It's just for confirmation. Okay, but with the, like, if the tarot doesn't resonate, then maybe this reading was not for you. So I don't know, just wanted to put that out there. So we got, for this person, we got the Judge and the Moth. Okay, Lawyer. And for you, we have the Nightingale and the Kiss. Okay, period. And then, oh, let me move this. And then for the energy between you two, we have number 3, Alpha, Draconians, Corrupt, Unethical Cults. Okay. Can we see this? Can we see this? I feel like, no, wait. I'm going to get another card for this one because I need more information, if I'm being honest, because that's very interesting. Let me get another card just to, like, kind of confirm things. Can I get another card about the energy between? Okay, thank you. Okay, so we got number 18. Okay, can you see all that? Yes, you can. Yep, I can move this up a little bit. Okay, very interesting energy, I'm not gonna lie to you. So I don't like it. I wouldn't be surprised if the person you're asking about is kind of, how do I, like, maybe distant. I wouldn't be surprised if the person you're asking about is kind of distant and kind of maybe not putting as much energy into this connection as much as you are, because with this Kiss here, well, we'll get there eventually, but It seems like maybe this person is not as present in this connection as much as you are. And yeah, maybe these two cards, like this is more about you and this is more about them. And maybe that's why I needed another card, because maybe you two were two separate energies that maybe you two are not aligning right now. Like maybe your energy, you're not aligning with each other right now, so that's why it's a little bit confusing. I wouldn't be surprised, of course, with the judge. I do want to think about law and like lawyer and stuff, and they could literally be a judge. But with the corrupt, unethical, and cults, I do think maybe this person is not in the best headspace right now to be in a committed or in a connection in general. I do feel like maybe with the moth here, I feel like maybe they're trying to figure out their self-worth right now. I remember one time that with the moth, I was thinking about how moths are always put to the side to a certain extent. Like they're never like perceived as something very beautiful. Everyone perceives the butterflies to be beautiful, which I think they're both very beautiful. But with the moth here, I wouldn't be surprised if this person is just trying to fit in or trying to find some self-worth, because maybe they're lacking it right now. And they're trying to kind of find that self-love and self-worth and self-acceptance. Because with the judge here, I wouldn't be surprised if they're judging themselves a lot right now. They're very, very within themselves right now. They're trying to kind of have peace within themselves. Yeah, like they're trying to have justice within themselves. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you two are not in communication right now. I wouldn't be surprised if you two are just not in communication, because this person seems like they're not in the headspace to be in communication or to be in a connection right now. I wouldn't be surprised if you two are just not in each other's lives as much. Okay, I kind of want to move into you, because with the kiss and the nightingale, it seems like you still are very open to this person. I feel like you still genuinely like care about this person. You want this person to feel good, and you want this person to feel like human again. I don't know, like I feel like you want this person to, there's a part of me that makes me feel that you still want this person to know that you still care about them. Maybe you're not as satisfied that what's happening here, but you also just want to let this person know that you still care and even probably love this person. Especially with the nightingale, like maybe you write poems or you sing or you write music. And maybe I wouldn't be surprised if your words have a lot of meaning to it. Like maybe this person takes your words to heart a lot of the times. Yeah, look, artistic integrity, honesty. Yeah, I feel like you are very honest with this person, and you come off very artistic. So I don't know if you are very artistic or you would consider yourself artistic or an artist, but I do feel like there's something about you that's very artistic and just very artsy, you know, like just very artsy. I heard nail art as well, so maybe you do nail art or you do some sort of art. But it seems like you are such a lover person. Like you love this, you would, to a certain extent, I feel like you adore this person so much and care for this person, and you want this person to be okay and good. But it seems like right now, for whatever reason, there's not a lot of dynamic going on between you two. And it could be because of this person. I wouldn't be surprised it's because of this person. Maybe this person's trying to find themselves or trying to find self-love within themselves. I don't know, trying, like, they're taking their time within themselves to figure themselves out. And it seems like you are just being very patient and giving them love from afar. Because it seems like with integrity here, it seems like you're still very, like, I'm not gonna force this. Like, of course, I'll let them know that I still care and love them. However, I'm not going to force this to happen. You know, it seems like maybe from afar you write poems or you write music for this person, or you write, I wouldn't be surprised if you write something towards them. Or like maybe you send them text messages every now and then and saying like, I miss you and I care for you, I hope you're okay. You know, just like updating them how much you care about them. Even if they don't respond to you. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the vibe that this is it. Like maybe you just keep saying like, hey, I hope you're okay. You know, stuff like that. I wouldn't be surprised if you send them messages. Because you still care a lot about this person. And I don't want to say that this person doesn't care about you, because I do believe they do. It's just right now it seems like they can't have the energy to put someone before them or be in a connection to care about somebody else right now, because they're really in their head about their own life and then where they're going. You know, maybe they're not satisfied right now and they're like trying to figure things out. And then yeah, but I think what you're doing is not wrong, and I don't think it's bad, because I think you know when to stop, and I think you know when to build boundaries up. You know, like you understand when to stop, you understand when it's too much to do this, you know. But I wouldn't be surprised if you like text this person or send them, you could send them letters or something. I don't know, it is this energy of like this person is just not around right now, and then you are still have a very open heart, open mind towards this person. Yeah, seems like that's the vibe here. I hope I'm making sense. Let's see what they, with the tarot, let's see what they daydream about you. Yeah, so like I feel like you also do like just art in general. Like I wouldn't be surprised if you send them art or you show them art and be like, and like telling them like this is like, to a certain extent maybe this person is your muse. So it could be that. It could be, that could be possible. So let's see. What do they daydream about you? What do they daydream about you? Okay, I feel like I should keep these. The Tower and the Hermit. If I'm being honest, I feel like what they daydream is that they don't want to be in this position anymore. I think they're kind of over it. I feel like this person does not want to be in this position anymore. They don't want to be in this headspace anymore. What do they daydream about? What do they daydream about? Oh, the Empress. Excuse me. If you think this person does not think about you, you're wrong. I do think this person thinks about you, and they think very highly of you. To a certain extent, I wouldn't be surprised if this person doesn't contact you or doesn't interact with you because they think, to a certain extent, maybe you deserve better, but also to a certain extent, I think they don't contact you because they know they're not in a good headspace to do that, and they understand that they don't want to hurt you. Like they don't want to, what's that saying? Keep your hopes up, or like they don't want you to have your hopes up for this person because they don't even know where they stand within themselves. But I do think they don't want to be in this position anymore. You know, like they're just waiting for like a breakthrough to happen. What are they daydreaming about? Maybe just like, maybe something personal happened to them or at them or something that is just, it's really heavy on their mind right now. Whatever that is, I feel like you know, but also I don't want to get too deep into it because I do have some scenarios, but I don't want to get too deep into it because Two of Cups and Two of Pentacles. 22. That could be an age, but I feel I don't want to take them, but I'll keep them in mind. Okay, yeah. If they self-sabotage this before, I feel like they're really thinking about that as well. Yeah, the Emperor. And I don't do a lot of reverses, but the Emperor in reverse, I feel like that's significant. Because you see how the Empress is upright, but the Emperor is in reversed, meaning you're in this energy, this very beautiful energy, and this person is still not there. Now, I do think there is potential for this person to get there. However, I do feel like right now they're just kind of going through the motions and trying to understand what's happening because this is a lot for them. And it maybe something personal happened in their life. But I already said that. I feel like something personal happened in their life, or just something that it just struck them. You know, it's just like, damn, I don't know what the hell I'm doing in my, like, with my life, you know, and they just went into this mode of like, I want to be alone. I don't want to talk to anybody because I'm trying to figure myself out. It could be anything. Anything could be, you know, I don't want to say too much because I don't know. It's just, I think it's a personal thing, you know, like, and I feel like you know what's happening to this person. So that's why I don't want to share too much, or like, I don't want to say too much because I feel like this person, I feel like you know what's happening with this person, either because they confide in you or because you just know this because you know what happened or you know what's happening. And maybe to a certain extent, if you feel like this person's self-sabotaging this connection, I think they are. But I don't know, I feel like their energy is still very drawn to you because with the Empress here, I feel like they're still very drawn to you. It's just they're in this headspace. And I feel like what they daydream about you especially is how, I heard how perfect you are, right? Nobody's perfect. Hannah Montana, right? But like nobody's perfect, but in a way that's like, I think they think you're perfect for them, right? Like, maybe the song, you know what song came up in my head? Imperfect for You by Ariana Grande. I need to write that down before I forget. But I'll try to keep it in my mind. But yeah, Imperfect for You by Ariana Grande could be significant. I'll try to put it in the description down below. But I do feel that they think you're perfect for them. I think that's what they daydream about, or maybe they daydream about how perfect you are. Because I do think they think you're precious, and I think they daydream about how precious you are and how perfect you are and how just kind you are towards them, even when they're in this headspace that they can't control. Everything's good, right? Yeah. Just wanted to check. So yeah, that's what I don't know. I kind of want to clarify the Seven of Swords because I feel like I'm not getting. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, look at that. She did want to come out. With the Seven of Cups. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they're self-sabotaging this connection. That is a possibility. Now, but I do think this connection is in the back of their mind because I think they want this connection. They want to pursue this. It's just right now they just can't for whatever reason, whatever the reason is, but they just can't. And I think you giving them grace, you giving them space and time to figure this out is what you can do right now. Because with the Empress here, what you're doing is good. Like if you are just showing them care and love from afar, that's the least you can do. You can't do anything else because you are in control of your actions and your emotions and your feelings. They're in control and they're theirs. theirs, right? So I feel like that's the energy here. And I feel like, yeah, they daydream about like maybe you two have been together and then maybe y'all broke up, or something happened that y'all just kind of broke it off. So I think they also daydream about the connection, about how you two maybe got together or how you two met or something. I feel like they daydream, or like what's the other word? Daydream, or not, what's that word that I'm thinking about? When you think about the past very fondly, what's that word? Reminisce. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they're like reminiscing on the past a lot with you, like especially reminiscing on the connection with you, especially if you've been together for a while, or you two had a very strong connection to each other. It's just for whatever reason now that you are not there, which is completely okay, and it's not something to be ashamed of. It happens, things happen. But I do think with Seven of Cups, I do think they daydream a lot about you, and they probably daydream also about what they can do in this connection, about what they can try to fix in this connection, and what they have to do to get back to this Two of Cups energy and this type of dynamic with you. Because it seems like you're very open to this person. It's just you're not gonna force it. You know, you want this person to come through willingly. You know, you're not trying to let this person, you know, you're not trying to not make it easy for them, but you're not trying to force anything. You know, you're not gonna beg this person to come back, or beg this person to be here. You're not gonna beg this person to be emotionally available for this connection. You know, you're just gonna sit back, be laid back, and see what happens. And I think that's the best thing you can do right now. But I do think they daydream a lot, and especially I feel like they daydream about what they can do to fix this, and about what is happening within themselves, and they're trying to heal that. You know, they're trying to take time to heal that too. I feel like to a certain extent, to come back and see what they can fix. Because I do think they look back at this a lot, this connection with you a lot, and they daydream about this connection a lot too. Yeah. Oh, let's get some advice for you. So the deck that we're using is the Work Your Light Oracle cards for some advice. Some advice for you. Get some advice. Maybe I should shuffle before, but you know, it happens. Can I get some advice for pile one, please? I'm just kidding. Let's not be aggressive now. Get some advice for pile one. No, I'm just gonna half it. No, let's. Can we please get a card for pile one? Come on now. You know what? I'm gonna take it, even though I feel like I forced it, but whatever. So we have Mintakan, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Yeah, I think the advice for you right now is, okay, of course, do what you're doing, right? Like, don't force anything, don't pursue anything, let it be. Let it be. You're doing that. This is what you're doing, and be kind about it, and show love when you are able to show love. Excuse me. The way I see this card though is maybe what they're asking you to do right now is to find home within other people, or find home within yourself. Don't be afraid to be in solitude. Don't be afraid to be alone, to understand yourself a little bit more, understand what's happening in this connection and how it's making you feel. You don't have to push it to the side. You can feel your feelings. If you feel rejected, if you feel sad, if you feel happy, if you feel loved, whatever it is, right? Whatever feelings it is, don't push it to the side. Try to find home within that, belonging within that, a sense of belonging within those feelings that you have, because I think that could take you a long way. And I feel like that's a very beautiful energy to be in. Just don't push your feelings to the side. Like, if this is making you upset, if this is making you feel crazy, quote unquote crazy, or making you feel like just rejected, sit in that, understand those feelings. You don't have to push them to the side. So yeah. I hope this resonated. Thank you so much for watching. I do this is just like a side note, I do personal readings on my Instagram if you are interested. You don't have to. I'm very happy that you're here and you watched the whole thing. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Hopefully, have a good day, night, afternoon, whenever you're watching this. And yeah, thank you. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. If you chose this Elemental Power Tarot, this reading is for you. Now, this is a new deck that I recently bought. Oh my god, I just noticed that's an octopus. It's an octopus. Anyway, this is a new deck that I just bought, and I really, really enjoy using it. I think it's very cool. So I'm very happy that you chose this deck. So, before we get into tarot, we're going to see who this person is and who you are, the energy you both exude, and then the dynamic between you two. Now, I do want to say something. Now, if this part does not resonate, you can fast forward to the tarot, and maybe that could resonate more. I feel like the way I'm doing this is for confirmation. So the cards that I pull before the tarot is just confirmation about who this person is and who you are. Now, you can just go straight to the tarot. Maybe you don't need this part, or maybe you don't resonate with this part, but maybe you will resonate with the tarot, and that's completely okay. I don't want you to get like too confused on that, but all I'm saying is like this does not have to resonate, and the tarot can. I hope I'm making sense. Okay, so for your person, or this person, we got the Vessel and the Cheetah. Ooh, a lot of orange. For you, we have the Nightingale. Okay, period. And the Vow. And then for the energy between you two, this is cute, is number 8, Ebens. Mystery, reading between the lines, intuition. Okay. Let's move the tarot for right now. This is very cute. The Nightingale came out for the last reading too, so maybe that reading could resonate. But it doesn't have to be. Whew. Automatically, I do feel this is a very interesting pile. This is a very interesting dynamic, because I feel like you both, with the Vessel and the Vow here, I feel like you both are very into this connection. You both want this connection to happen. Maybe you both want this connection to exist, right? But for some reason, maybe it's not existing to a certain extent. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this person, this Cheetah person, is very on the go. Like, very on the go. Like, maybe it's very hard for you to catch up to them, or it's very hard for you to kind of maybe even interact with them. It could be anything. Like, maybe this Cheetah person could always be on the go and always doing something that's very hard to catch them. Excuse me. This person could exercise, because with the vessel and the cheetah, they could exercise. It's giving like very exercising energy. Maybe this person cares about their health a lot. Which is cool, which is very nice. I think we should all care about our health, but this person, I feel like they do like the extra mile, no pun intended, to take care of their health, their physical health specifically. Maybe this person also cares about what they're eating. They could be vegan, or they could be a type, like maybe they just really care about calories and they care about all that, like eating specific things and everything. Hopefully it's not too much, because let me not get into that, but you know, you have to do it in a healthy way. You know, you can't, okay, whatever, but hopefully they're doing it in a healthy way. But I do feel like this person is always on the go and is always trying to do something new, like always doing something. You're all, like, every time you see this person or every time you talk or interact with this person, they're always doing something. Either because maybe they're afraid to get bored, or like they don't want to get bored, or it's just something that they naturally do. They're always doing something, right? Like out of nowhere, like you text them and they're like, oh yeah, I'm in Mexico right now. You know, like it's just so random. You know, like I wouldn't be surprised if this person's kind of random, or kind of like, oh yeah, like, oh yeah, like I would love to hang out, but right now I'm like in Peru, right? Like it's just so, like, it's, this person seems like very random and always on the go. Maybe they like to travel. This person could travel a lot. But yeah, a lot of, yeah. And then how you are, I feel like the vow and the nightingale, I feel like you're a very committed person. You come off very committed and very devoted to things that you love, and devoted to situations that you care about. You are very committed and devoted. Especially to yourself, especially with the nightingale. I wouldn't be surprised if you do your daily affirmations in the mirror, you know, like you do, I don't chase, I attract type of deal, you know, like, and I'm not making fun of you. I think it's very cool that you do that. I wouldn't be surprised if you do that. Like you do your daily affirmations. You're like, I am abundant, I am rich, I am happy, you know, period. Okay, keep doing that, because you deserve that. And a lot of us need to be more like you, to be honest. But I wouldn't be surprised if you're like just very devoted and very committed to yourself. And I think that's why you two are maybe attracted to each other, or like in this connection with each other, because you both are very committed to yourselves. You see how the cheetah's facing that way, but you're facing upwards. So you two are not, to a certain extent, facing each other, but there is this energy of like you two are connected, because you both are devoted to yourselves and you're committed to yourselves. You're very focused on yourselves. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if this is a new person coming in. It doesn't have to be somebody you know. I wouldn't, like, it could be somebody that you don't know yet. Yeah, because with the number 8, it bends mystery. So it could be somebody that you don't know yet, or you don't know that they're coming through. But I think you especially, you are very, especially because you see the bird here, and then, oh my god, can you see everything? I didn't even notice. Yeah, you can. But with the bird here and the nightingale here, I wouldn't, like, I feel like you are very also like free. Like you don't want to be tied down fully. Like you're really focusing on yourself. You're focusing on your own abundance, and focusing on your own, I wanted to say benefits, whatever that means. But you're very focused on your own things, right? And the cheetah is fire energy, so they could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And then nightingale is air, so they could you could be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, or any of those placements, like moon, rising sun. I wanted to say Saturn, Venus, it doesn't matter. Or like those seasons could be significant, like the season, because we're right now, when I'm filming this, it's Pisces season, we don't have no water energy, but like, you know, Pisces season, and after Pisces season is Aries season. So those seasons, like the fire seasons or the air seasons, could be significant. But there's a part of me that feels that this could be a newer person coming in and you just don't know about it. Maybe you had a feeling, that's why you clicked on this video. Like maybe you had a feeling that they're coming through, or somebody's coming through, or this could be somebody from your past. Regardless, I think if you do know who this person is, you two are barely in like the beginning stages of getting to know each other. Yeah. And maybe y'all tiptoe around each other because y'all don't know where y'all stand with each other, especially with reading between the lines. Like, you're trying to understand what this person, maybe you're like questioning how they feel about you. Like, you don't know where they stand with you. And then I feel like it's the same with you. They don't know where you stand. But I think overall, I think y'all both need to trust, and I think you do trust your intuition on this. I think you both understand what is happening here. And I feel like because of that, it could be something very sweet and positive. And I think, again, a part of me also feels like this could be somebody new that you don't know about, but you have a feeling that somebody might be coming through. And this is confirmation if that is what you're feeling. Okay, let's get some tarot about what they daydream about you. What do they daydream about you? Okay, what do they daydream about you? We have the Four of Wands. Yeah, a part of me really feels like this is a newer person coming in, or somebody else, like somebody coming in that you just don't know about. But yeah, the Magician. Maybe you were manifesting this. Okay, let me just keep going. Let me keep going before. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Page. I don't do doubles like that, so if I do, it's because I have a feeling. Oh, the Six of Wands. Okay. Can I get one more, please? Can I get one more, please? And at the bottom we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 of Swords. If you are interacting with this person right now, I feel like there could be a lot of overthinking, or like overthinking about how this person feels, or like, I don't know where I stand with this person. Like, does this person even like me? Because they could be a newer person in your life as well, so you really don't know if they are into you, or like, do they even like you as a friend, you know? Or like you as a person, you know, like you're like, I don't even know. But I do feel like you're manifesting this. You're manifesting this connection. Or you're manifesting a connection like this. Because with the Seven of Cups, this is about daydreaming. So this person does daydream about. I feel like you two, if this is a newer person, I do think they daydream about meeting you, or meeting a person like you, right? Because sometimes we just know that we're going to meet somebody. We just don't know how they look, or when or how we're going to meet them. But we just know it's going to happen. And that's the very beautiful thing about this. I think you both know that this is going to happen. This is going to work. This is going to just exist. Again, with the existing. Like, this is going to exist, and I think you both are ready for it, especially with the Four of Wands and the Six of Wands. And it might be coming faster than expected. Can you see this? Yes, you can. Just making sure again. It might be faster than expected. I feel like you both are very much daydreaming about this. I think this is a very mutual thing. You both are daydreaming about it. But with the Nine of Swords here, yeah, look, Eight of Wands, the Sun. Girl, Temperance, girl, and the Six of Pentacles, girl. Literally beautiful. Eight of Wands. I think it's coming faster than expected. And then with the Nine of Swords here, though, I feel like you both are overthinking this. Like, maybe you're like, oh, like, it's all in my head. Like, this is all fake. Like, no one's coming towards me. Like, it's all in my head. Like, it's just, no, trust that intuition, because I feel like you both intuitively feel this. You both feel like this is coming through. You both feel that you know this is going to happen. Especially with the Magician here, this is confirmation that you both know that this is going to happen, and all you have to do is trust it, and trust that it's going to exist. Again, going back to existing, you trust that it's going to exist, and trust that it's going to happen, because that's all you have to do right now. That's all you have to do is trust. And I think this person also daydreams about this happening as well. I think you both, this is a very both energy of like you both are daydreaming this, because there's a lot of like symmetrical, right? 2 2 3 3, and then there's 7 and 9. These aren't asymmetrical, because I think you both are thinking about it, but when it comes to the existing part of it, it's very symmetrical, and it's very balanced, right, within both of you. So I feel like that is this energy of you just kind of have to wait and see. And I feel like it is coming faster than expected. Now, time is fake, so I can't tell you when, but the numbers could tell you when. So like 4, 6, 7, 9, and 8, right? The Magician, I think that's Mercury. It's ruled by Mercury, so Gemini and Virgo season could be significant, or Gemini and Virgo placements could be significant. So yeah, I think you both are daydreaming about this, and both daydreaming about when to come together. And I do think it's going to happen soon. That's exciting. Maybe this is confirmation of what you were feeling this whole time. A lot of, like, maybe some of you, or like maybe you were like, oh, I have a feeling that someone's gonna come into my life, but I just don't know when or who. Or like maybe you tell yourself, oh, it's all in my head, but this is confirmation that it's not in your head. It is happening. It is true, and I think it's a good thing. Okay, you just have to be patient and believe that it exists already. Believe that it's already happening, because it is. Okay, let's get some advice for you. So we have Warrior Woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? Have you answered your deepest calling? Have you? Have you done that? I'm just kidding. Well, I'm not kidding, actually. So, the way I see this is sometimes it's okay to ask yourself, what are you looking for when it comes to connection? And this could be romantic, this could be platonic, this could be familiar, or anything, or any type of relationship you create in this lifetime. You can ask these questions like, what are you looking for? What do you want? And how do you want to show up as well, right? Because it has to be a balanced situation. Like, how do you want to show up in this? How do you want your partner to show up in this? Or how do you want this person to show up, right? It's okay to ask these questions, and I think it's a good thing to ask these questions to yourself, to understand yourself a little bit more, because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, especially with the Warrior Woman here. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You don't have to be a woman or identify as a woman, but I do feel like that, like you're a warrior to a certain extent, right? And I feel that this is calling for you, and it's okay to be open to it, right? Because you see how she's like she's letting the sword kind of cover her half of her face, or like most of her face. I feel like that is significant, because I think you're a little scared of this, but I think it's okay. Like, I think it's okay to be scared, and it's okay to question it, and to a certain extent not be ready. But I do think you're ready. Like, you wouldn't, like, if the universe, if your spirit guides or the universe does not think you're ready, they're not going to give it to you. If they think you are ready, they're going to give it to you, and that is just factual, right? I truly wholeheartedly believe that. All I'm saying now is that now you can ask the questions of like, okay, what do I actually want? What do I actually deserve, right? And I think asking those questions to yourself could ease your mind a little bit, right? And creating those boundaries within yourself could ease your mind as well. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope this resonated. And if it didn't, let me know. But if it did, let me know. Be nice to me though. Okay, be nice. You don't have to be mean. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I do personal readings on my Instagram if you are interested. I also do pick a cards or pick a groups over there too, so if you're interested in that, everything should be in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next, hopefully. Bye. Hi, pile 3. If you chose this deck or the Rebel Heart Tarot, this reading is for you. Now, before we get into tarot, I do want to see who this person is and who you are and the dynamic between you two. Now, and I do want to say something. Now, before we get into tarot, before we get into this, I do want to say, like, if this part, the person A, person B dynamic situation does not resonate, that's okay. I'm only using this for confirmation to help you out to understand if this is your reading. Now, if this doesn't make sense, if this is like, oh, that does not sound like me or the person I'm thinking about, that's okay. You can skip over to the tarot and see if anything there resonates. I feel like with making these type of videos or making these types of readings, you connect with a lot of different energies. So I think it's very important to say that, like, this part may not resonate, but the tarot can. Or the tarot might not resonate, but this part does, right? Just take what resonates. And if you can't find yourself or find any reading that resonates with you, maybe there's not a reading for you here. And that's okay. Maybe it's just, maybe they don't want to talk to you right now. And that's okay. Like, they don't have anything to guide you in, because maybe you're doing good and you're doing all right, you know, like, and they don't want to guide you, but that's okay. But what I want to say is that if one resonates, the other one doesn't, that's okay. At least you found something that resonates with you. So, okay, before we get into tarot, let's see who this person is. The Maiden and the Raccoon. Okay. And then we have the Crocodile and the Desert. And then in the dynamic between you two, we have number 16, Pleiadians with unconditional love, excitement, and laughter. Okay. And then we also have 36, Shadow Self, denial, projecting, shame. 2 different energies here. Now, my intention is that this is the person you're asking about, and then this is you. Now, it could flip-flop in this scenario, but it doesn't have to be. But my intention is that this is the person you're asking about, and then this is you. So, look, 1636. Okay. So the way I see this, I kind of want to start with you. I want to start with this this desert crocodile person. I wouldn't be surprised if you're not as committed to this connection as this person is to this connection. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you are questioning this connection, or you're questioning to be with this person. Wait, let me see if it's all on screen. Yeah, 333 on the camera right there. But I wouldn't be surprised if you're like questioning this person or questioning this connection to a certain extent. Like, maybe, and I don't even think it's self-sabotaging, because I think there's a lot of love here and a lot of laughter and a lot of like friendship as well. But also, like, to you, you're like, I don't know if I want this right now, or like, I don't know if I want this, if I want to create this connection with this person. And that's completely okay. Like, it's okay to reject people, and it's okay to say no, and it's okay to not know as well. But it seems like you're in this energy of just kind of, not that you're not open, it just seems like you're just questioning this connection a lot, and maybe not sure if you want to pursue this connection. Yeah, it seems like that's the energy that you're in. I don't know why, or like whatever your reasoning is. It could be because maybe you already had a connection with this person and this is somebody from your past coming in, or like that came in into your life and you're like, I don't know if I want to pursue this again, or like I don't know if I want to make this happen again, because you know. And I think you both recognize that there's a lot of unconditional love, excitement, and laughter, right? But there's also a lot of shame, projecting, and denial, right? It's not all sunshines and rainbows, right? And I think you both understand that. You both understand that there's a lot of, like, maybe with the shadow self, I can see this as like maybe you two haven't talked about things that y'all need to talk about to have this laughter again, or this Pleiadians again. This could be like an elephant in the room that you both haven't talked about, or like have interacted about, or I don't know, just talked about. And maybe that's why you're questioning it, because you're like, how is this person coming back or coming towards me and not initiating a conversation about what happened, right? Maybe you're questioning that. You're questioning why this person isn't initiating anything, or initiating that type of conversation, or that type of confrontation as well. So I think that's why you're kind of confused on if you should pursue this, because you're like, I don't know if I want to be with the person that can't confront this, or be able to confront it and have a conversation. And it seems like, to a certain extent with the crocodile, like, I feel like you're not afraid to confront this, but I think you're just kind of seeing it from afar right now. You're kind of seeing what this person's going to do in this situation. I think you're going to see, like, you're just kind of seeing if this person's going to come through eventually. I think you're being very patient with this person, because you want to give them the benefit of the doubt. Also, though, it just seems like you're just kind of waiting and see if this person is going to initiate this conversation or this confrontation about maybe what happened in the past between you two. Now, when it comes to this person with the maiden and the raccoon, this person's afraid. I do think this person's kind of afraid of you and afraid of this connection, but I feel like they are very open to this connection, and they want to be open to this connection. And I think because the shadow self is in between both of you, the dynamic between both of you, this person understands that there is a conversation that needs to happen, or a confrontation that needs to happen. It's just, I think this person's afraid to initiate that, because maybe it's a fear of rejection, a fear like maybe you don't care enough. Like, when I've noticed when conversations like that have to happen, a lot of times you push it to the side, because you're like, okay, what if I'm the only one that cares? Like, what if I'm making it a big deal? Like, maybe this person doesn't care at all, right? In reality, you both care about this, and you both care about this conversation and this confrontation, but it's just, you're like, I'm willing to initiate it. It's just, I don't know if I should. And then this person's like, I think we should talk about it, but I'm afraid to initiate it, because what if I only care about it? I think the fear of this person, or like the raccoon person, the maiden raccoon person, is more like, what if I'm the only one that cares about this? And then you're like, is this person not gonna? I think you're just trying to see if this person is going to initiate it a lot of the times. But I think you both are in this dynamic of like, what if I'm the only one that cares? Like, you're like, am I the only one that cares about this? And then they're like, am I the only one that cares about this? Like, you see the difference? I hope you heard the difference there. Like, you're like, am I the only one that literally cares about this and trying to patch this up? And this person's like, what if I am the only one that cares about this and the only person that's trying to patch this up? You see the difference there? And that's the energy. That's the energy here. Like, this person's overthinking it, but you're like, huh? Like, why aren't you doing anything? And then this person's like, I don't know if I should do anything, because like, what if they don't care? This is, I don't know, y'all really just need to make up and have a conversation. But of course, it's not that easy, because confrontation and rejection exist. But I do feel like you both are understanding that there is a need to talk things out, and there's a need to have these conversations. And that's what I think you're questioning, to be with this person or to pursue this connection with this person, because you're like, I don't know. how this is going to work if we don't confront this, right? And this person's like, what if I am the only one that cares about this? But I think this person really does want to continue this connection with you. I don't think they want this connection to end. It's just, I think they are a little scared of this connection, and maybe of you as well, because with the crocodile, I mean, a raccoon will be scared of a crocodile. Come on now. Right? Am I right? Am I wrong or am I right? You know, like, I think a raccoon would be scared of a crocodile. Now, do they exist in the same, you know, like, I don't think they coexist that much, but like in the wild. However, you never know. It also is like, if a raccoon was close to a crocodile, I feel like the raccoon would be scared of a crocodile, right? So it's like, yeah, it makes sense why they're scared, because maybe you're very honest with this person. Maybe you're a little too honest with this person. They're afraid of that, you know, which is completely okay. And maybe they're afraid that you're gonna cut them off, or I heard cut them off again, or like they're afraid that you might be a little too honest with them and they're not ready for that, you know. But there is a lot of love and excitement and love. Like, there's a lot of, like, I keep hearing friendship. Like, y'all have a foundation of friendship here. So this could just be a platonic relationship or connection. It doesn't have to be. It seems like there is a little bit feelings deeper than that, but right now it seems like you're still trying to get back this dynamic of each other being around each other again and being comfortable with each other again. So it's like that romance, or like the romantic aspect of it, is maybe not as prominent, because I think you both are just starting over again, and you're trying to maybe create a friendship first and trying to see if this is worth saving, or like if it's capable to be saved, this connection. So yeah. Let's get into tarot. Aye. Okay, let's get into tarot about what they daydream about you. What do they daydream when it comes to you? Or what do they daydream about? Okay. What do they daydream about? Seven of Pentacles. Okay. What do they daydream about when it comes to this connection, or when it comes to this person? What do they daydream about when it comes to... Aye. We got the Six of Pentacles. Okay. We 7 and 6. 76 or 67. The 5 of Wands. Yeah. Okay. Can I get one more, please? On the Sun. And at the bottom, we have the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if this person initiates something eventually. Now, with the 7 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands and the Sun. Okay. Let's get into it. Can you see that? Yes, you can, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I do think they daydream a lot about how they can fix this and how they can patch this up with you. I think they're, again, going back to, like, I think they are afraid of confrontation. They are afraid of saying the wrong thing or doing the wrong thing. And they just don't want to fight with you. I don't think they want to fight with you. They don't want to argue with you. They want to fix this. You know, they want to work with you. They want to give and take type of energy, right? And the Seven of Pentacles, it seems like they are doing the work to kind of, yeah, with the Seven of Pentacles, it does seem like they're trying to better themselves to have these conversations with you. I feel like they're trying to be more mature about it and have conversations with you. It's just right now it seems like they're a little afraid about confrontation and saying the wrong thing or doing the wrong thing. And I think that's what they daydream about what they can do or what they shouldn't do specifically in this situation. Because with the Sun here, I feel like they think about the happy moments that you two create or you two created or create. It seems like you two are very, like, I feel like this person daydreams a lot about the happiness you two created or create, because there's a lot of happiness here. And I think that's very beautiful. And I think it's very sweet to see that this person's worried, because I don't think they want to lose you, you know? And I think you know this, right? I think you know that this person doesn't want to lose you, or that this person doesn't want to fight and make this end again. And I keep saying again because I wouldn't be surprised if there's somebody from your past coming through out of nowhere, or that came through and then you're like, I don't know what to do in the situation. Yeah, okay, yeah, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands. Yeah, it seems like you're in the very queen energy of like, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna sit and relax and see what you're gonna do. And with the Knight of Wands and Knight of Pentacles, I think they got the memo. Excuse me. I do think they got the memo, and I think what they daydream about the most is how they're going to pursue this and how they're going to, how they're going to make this happen, or make this conversation happen, or make this confrontation happen as well, because I think they know that you're not in a headspace to do that. Or like, I feel like the energy that you show off to this person, they kind of can pick up that you're not as open towards them, and I think they know it's because there's a conversation that needs to happen, or like a confrontation that needs to happen. And I think because of that, and because they know that, because of the energy that you kind of show off to this person, they kind of pick up on that. And I feel like that's what they daydream the most about, is how they can like move forward with this and what they can do in the situation. Yeah, I do think this is somebody from your past. Yeah, and I think, I do think they daydream about like balancing the situation, especially with the Six of Pentacles. Like, I do think they want to balance the situation. They want this situation to be a give and take type of dynamic in a relationship. Because y'all, I feel like you bring a lot of happiness to this person and a lot of joy, like joyous moments. And because of that, I don't think they want to be very specific and very direct about how they want to approach this, because they don't want to ruin that. They don't want to ruin the joyous moments that you bring and the joyous moments that you are. You are joy, right? And I feel like they don't want to ruin that. They don't want to lose you. They don't want to lose this connection. They don't want to lose this relationship they have with you, right? So it seems like they're trying very careful about how they can move about this connection, or about this conversation, or about this confrontation that needs to happen, or this balance that there's a need to balance this out again, and they're trying to figure out how to do that. And I feel like that's what they daydream about a lot, about what they can do in the situation. So yeah, let's get some advice. So we pulled out one, is the Work Your Light Oracle card from the Oracle card deck, and the card that came out was Mitakan, Longing for Home, Belonging, the Original Light Worker. I'll be completely honest with you. What you're doing is what you're supposed to be doing. I think you shouldn't move. I think you should let this person kind of figure it out. I think you should let this person be in a position to kind of figure this out by themselves, you know? Like, I think you should sit back and watch how this person is going to move in this situation, and how they move is going to show you if you actually want to be with this person or want to pursue this connection with this person. Because I think you are very much questioning it, which is okay, like especially with the longing for home, belonging. So it's like maybe you don't feel at home with this person yet. It could move, it could do that, right? Y'all can do that. All I'm saying is that there is this energy of like, you just want to be sure that this is who you want to spend time with and want to spend energy with, or share energy with. And I think what you're doing is correct, and what you're doing is good. I don't think it's a bad thing that what you're doing. Let this person come through. Let this person figure out how they want to keep pursuing this. And then the way they come out, or like the way they show up, is going to help you show up the way you're supposed to show up, right? I hope that wasn't too many show ups, but that's, yeah, I think you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. It's very beautiful. Keep doing that. You're doing great. You're doing great, sweetie. Okay? So yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if it resonated or if it didn't. I'm always down for feedback, but please be nice. Please be nice to me. I am sensitive. So please be nice. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I also do personal readings on Instagram, and I also do pick a cards, pick a groups on Instagram if you're interested. You don't have to be, but I just wanted to put it out there. I'm just thankful that you watched this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next, hopefully. So yeah, bye.